Guys, so we're out here in the garden today. We're going to put up some trellises for our beans, which are already in the ground, and then we're going to do some trellises for some peas. And later on in the year we'll be doing some trellises for the cucumbers, but those don't come until a little later. I'm just using some nice jute twine to put up this trellis with. As you can see, I've already built 2 tripods behind me. Make sure that you check out our video on how to lash tripods together if you don't know how to do that, so it'll be nice and sturdy to hold it up. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make our horizontal grid by going from our 2 farthest center poles of our tripods. And we're going to do it every couple inches and tie it off on either side. I'll show you what we're doing. Tied horizontal lines about every 4 or 5 inches until we're at most about 5 or 6 inches off the bottom, off the actual ground itself, to give something for our vines to latch onto when they first come out of the ground. Now we need to do our verticals. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a square knot at our very top rung, and I'm going to weave it in and out like a tapestry until we get to the bottom, tie a square knot around the bottom rung. When I get to my edges at my angles, our start where each one is already connected to the pole, and bring it down so it's going to get a little shorter and shorter and shorter as we get towards the edge. And same thing, we're going to do this about every 4 or 5 inches. And on each rung, I'm going to start the opposite of the one before. So this one I went behind first. So this one I'm going to go in front first. Alright guys, so you can see how it came out here. It's obviously a little tedious, but if you really put in the time, you can have whatever size trellis you want, and it's a heck of a lot cheaper than buying a trellis. Remember, when you're doing it, don't go nuts, don't bring a ruler out. If you look in nature, nothing is perfect. All you need is something for your vines to grab on, something that it can climb, something that's going to support it. As you can see, we did dig our poles into the ground a little bit. It's up to you whether or not you want to take the chance or not. On our land, we get really high winds, so we definitely wanted to dig them into the ground a bit. And always remember, when you're measuring your poles out to make your tripod, one, don't get overexcited. Think about what are you going to be able to reach to be able to harvest. You don't want your vines growing so tall that you're missing a bunch of food because you can't get to it, and that it's shading everything underneath and you're not getting enough sun. Also, think about when you measure your poles for your tripod about the height, that you're not going to measure the exact height that you want it, because when you bring it out at that angle, it's going to be a little shorter than what you measured your pole to because of that angle. It's this center line that's actually going to be your height there. Other than that, you can see what I did. I went along the edges all the way down to the corners because my line of beans that's already planted goes from where that outer pole sits to where the other outer pole sits. It'll grow up right in between of the top, hopefully fill this thing up, and we can get some really good green beans off of this. Now we can head over and we can start working on our other type of trellis. Alright guys, so we're ready to start our second kind of trellis. For this trellis, we're only going to use 1 tripod instead of 2, and we're going to kind of make what looks like a tomato cage, but instead we're going to grow vines around it. So I'm going to start doing the same kind of concept as I did on the other one with making my horizontal rungs, but I'm just going to start by going around it over and over and over again, making triangles all the way around. And at every post, rather than just going around like this, I want to make sure it's sturdy, so I'm actually going to wrap around each post and back underneath that line, and that'll help pull it really tight and make sure that it stays where we want on our post. Now that we've finished doing our horizontal rung all the way to the top, I'm going to do just like I did on the last one and start making my vertical rungs. I'm going to do a square knot at the top, weave it in and out to a square knot at the bottom. Remember, with each one we're going to alternate whether we go over first or under first. It's making it just like we would do a tapestry or sew something together. I'm going to start with 2 center ones, which will be my longest lines. And then I'll work my way out to either side, and I'll do that on all 3 sides of my triangle. Alright guys, so there you have it. That's a really quick and easy way, and cheap way at that, to make your very own nice sturdy trellis. Rolls of jute twine are just a couple of dollars at your farm and feed store. It really doesn't cost much, and you can find sticks pretty much anywhere. So thanks for joining us, and we will see you next time. I hope your trellises come out awesome.